Well folks, welcome back. Another E36 video this time. We had a couple of issues we ran into the last time. So one of the brake lines we are replacing here to the rear right wheel was about a foot too short. But Proline sent us a replacement, so fair play to them for that. Also, we'll have to drop the rear trailing arms down again. I got these lovely monoball solid trailing arm bushings from MACS Engineering in Tipperary in Ireland. So I'll leave a link down in the description for if you want to check them out. And Paul's a nice guy to deal with, so give him a shout if you need anything made in Ireland for your own builds. The next thing is we have these brake lines here from Chase Bay, stickers and all. So the problem with this is the drift works or drift shop lines come in two pieces, whereas this version here has the one solid line from up here to the caliper, which is actually for the pre-98 version. So if any of you have pre-98, these are good to go. But anything after 98, 99, 2000, you need the solid line. Chase Bay is the only one I could find that had these lines. So we'll replace them after we replace this line. And that should be good to go on that one. I just got a couple of buffers here for the fuel line. It was a shorter fuel. I got a few extra of these brake line clips to make things a bit easier for us. Also new inner and outer track rods. We'll fit them as well. Things are looking tasty, lads. So what else do we have? We have a fuel line. The one that's in it was a copper line. Not the tastiest job, and after putting all the fuel lines on on top of the tank, it didn't line up anymore, so I will be replacing that as well. And I suppose we'll get cracking with the rear trailing arm bushings, so we will have to drop the rear trailing arm down again. Shouldn't be too bad. I suppose we waste no more time when we get going on this. So hope you enjoy this video, guys. Alright, so we got the rear trailing arm out, and this is what we're putting in here instead of the polys. Bit of longevity, so should last a long time. Even for handling perspective, from a handling perspective, I had intended to putting these in more than likely in the next year, but Paul messaged me and said he was making a new batch of these, so I said hit me up, and while I'm here now I may as well take them out and fit these. So the way this is meant to work is we are taking these bolts out. This side here would be threaded on the inside, so we're putting the threaded part in first, and Paul sent two longer bolts to help line up the other half. So as we're pressing it in, they should go in square as such. And then whenever the other half is in, we'll put these 4 bolts back on. So yeah, let's get to it. Right lads, that's this fitted. We got them in. No problems. Looking tasty boys. So this should handle a lot better. Put these in. I removed all these. You know, they might have been okay, but may as well go all out at this stage. So next plan of attack. Move this over here. So the bracket. So that's them done. So next one we have the gearbox to change the shift rod seal. I actually think most of the leaks actually came from here and not from down here. I actually don't even have a socket to fit that, so we're just going to leave that one for now. We are going to fit the Garagistic shift kit. So this will replace this worn out bushing here. You can see the play in it. That's done. There was something else part of that kit. Let's see. This one here. So we'll fit that. That goes in here. And then we'll push this into here. So we also have shifter mount poly bush. So we'd have to press the old bushing or burn the old bushing out of the housing. But we'll do that after we get this assembled and put back on the gearbox. Trying to get this in at the moment. I know Garagistic had instructions on these on their website. I believe These just need a little persuasion to go in. So I think they were just manufactured to one fits all kind of thing. I believe that's due to the castings and all that kind of stuff, and none of them are really perfectly the same. So I might just put this into the vise and get them pressed in. And that's that in. Boom. That's that. And the next thing is fork or shift fork pivot pin. This is made out of stainless steel. The original one is in here at the back. Turn the light. The back of that, and they're usually made out of plastic, which can fail over time. So we're just going to upgrade to the stainless steel one. It's the better option. There's no point cheaping out now on this little part and having to drop a gearbox later on for something silly like that. So may as well do it right. So we'll get cracking at that. We got everything back assembled. The pivot pin is in there as well, behind here, and everything is freely. Just gave that a wee grease up. Just gotta tidy that one up, but other than that, that's good to go. She'll get a new clutch eventually, so never mind the release bearing, be fine. We got the pulley mounts in last night, and the new shift pin seal, and Garagistic Bushings, the new bitch pin, and we're still missing this one. We can't find it for here, but that won't stop the gearbox going in. We'll always get one after. Not right. Yeah. Huh? And that's so. Marcus drilled this hole here. Well, it was already kind of stamped into the bulkhead. It's for the power lead we're laying here. So this should move the battery to the boot.
Should or it will?
It will. I hope it will. So now we got the polybushing link arm fitted to the original housing. So we burned out the existing rubber inside of it. So that should slide up in here like that, and that then went to the chassis. So that should stop any major side to side movement once that's in fully. So that's another piece to have our shifter as solid as possible. Not a bad job. So that's that. And what are we doing down here?
Put that other grommet back in place.
Oh yeah. Yeah, some genius had an aftermarket alarm and just pushed the old grommet out. So
Where are the geniuses around here? These new geniuses.
no, the guy that owned this before now, or whoever owned it before him, they were just absolute geniuses. So yeah, so we're basically fixing half of it before we can do our upgrades or whatever. So it's all that time's wasted. That could have been spent somewhere else, more productive. But here we are. That's what you get. Next on the agenda, so we'll get this fitted here for the power line, and then we'll mount the carpets next. That should be the interior nearly done once Marcus kind of gets his finger out.
Finger in here.
Yeah, that grommet is a bit of a bitch.
Get the foam back in. Oh no. Disco.
I can see you. Looks like. Now I know what it looks like, you know.
Means the airline.
Nah, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it live on TV, what I just thought.
What?
You will get an extra view of where them fingers usually go. Yeah, that's perfect, lad. Nice.
Foam shit's just in there. That's messy.
What foam shit?
Just in here, around the grommet.
Oh, right. Right guys, we are now ready to fit the carpet. This is the state of affairs now. Everything is in. So we laid the power line in here with the grommet, and then it ran out the back in here, and this actually has a slot in it. You just have to pop it out, hammer and chisel, and it just falls out. So that's where the power lead's going to run after. And this is what we're at now. All the coverings are down, the vents, everything. So that's us ready to go. Got the carpet back in, got the interior ready for don't look like a car again. So making nice bit of progress our camera died trying to fit the carpet at the time, so this is the end result.
General YouTube excuse for everything, isn't it?
That really is.
Camera day.
Yeah, sorry.
That's why it took 3 weeks to do something.
Yeah. So yeah, I suppose we'll get the seats in and clear some of that pile over there.
No.
Yeah. But it's looking nice now.